New setting, new DM Debrief, new year. Today, DM Debrief. I'm here with Wade. Another on location, new setup here. So, everything's experimental when you have a new setup. So we'll see how well I can manage to put this all together. But I think we'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
It has been so long since we've had an Ūpånōr DM Debrief, all the way back to episode 9, which not only is it 3 episodes ago, it's 3.5 episodes ago, because we had the whole 9.5 episode with just Wyatt and Will, and then the whole Battle of Neraton, and now, as you can sort of see, maybe, well, you can see it in the original, the when pain is your only memory. It's like, when pain's your only memory. When pain's your only memory, you get desperate. I thought that line was kind of hard, so I used it as the title. But we'll start back there in episode 10. Well, 10 and 11 really. Battle of Neraton, because I asked everybody else, except for, I don't think I really asked Emily much, because she doesn't have a ton of experience with tabletop mass combat, things like that. And not really Sam either. Really, it's just you and Wyatt. How'd you like it? I mean, it's a bit ramshackle. We had I wouldn't say too substantive of rules changes between episodes 1 and 2, but playtesting for the first time is always an experience.
You want to start with my positive thoughts or my negative thoughts?
Let's start with the negative thoughts.
Starting with the negative thoughts. I wish there would have been more micro combat in the battle. Instead, like, if we could go from a top-down view to a smaller scale battle.
Yeah, the zoom in
like
battle.
A zoom-in battle. So we could use our characters' abilities and stuff like that. That was like my only thing, because Ūpånōr had just gotten a bunch of stuff to start blasting.
And now you're level 4. So
now I'm level 4. I have more blasting.
Well, you got your ability score improvement. Or did you take a feat? I don't think we actually did yours, because I was doing them in the DM Debrief. Did you do your level 4 increase?
I think I did.
I mean, I know you did. I think
I did it last session. Let me pull it up real quick.
I mean, it's level 4, so you either took a feat or you took ability score increases. But you already had sharpshooter.
I had
which
sharpshooter.
Is like, no, you got crossbow expert, not sharpshooter.
Yeah. Did I take sharpshooter?
I mean, if you're gonna,
I tend to take feats instead of
just the straight ability score improvement, because a lot of feats, if you don't know, will give you, if we're using real D&D rules, not D&D 2025, 5th edition, tried and true 5th edition, they will give you some of them will give you a +1 in a single category, and then an ability on top of that. And I usually, a lot of the good constructs I have I'll tend to do that, because you're building it, based off of the rolls for the abilities that you do get at the beginning. It sort of helps mold your character in a direction already. So when you've got your dex already at a 15, you only need +1 to it. So to get up to the next level, and then you can decide later on whether you need that additional number there. But by the time you're getting up to that high of a level, you can also get things that just give you, like, magical items that will give you ability score improvements.
Yes, I already bumped to level 4. I said I thought I did it last feats.
You must already have sharpshooter.
I could have sworn I took feats. Okay, sharpshooter and crossbow expert.
Okay, you did take sharpshooter.
I did take sharpshooter.
Because you had crossbow expert, now you took sharpshooter. I was thinking of, you had called out at one point 3/4 cover doesn't matter to him, but that was in regards to spell sniper on Fist Veneer in the episode where you guys took out the Shah-Tyrell Warlord. That's when that happened.
Yes.
Something else. It was something else, but it was in reference to his spell sniper, which is sharpshooter for spells.
Yes.
Anyway, so we got that taken care of. So yes, the zoom in combat. Yeah, I think that with more familiarity, that would have been more of an option. Nothing got dire enough. I think that it was close for Ūpōnōr.
Yeah, he got surrounded.
I think if we had not already, had not already sort of started bringing us to the conclusion with the introduction of Ahnen, I think if Ahnen was another turn behind, which he could have been just with.
Yeah.
I mean, I put him on the map in like at the beginning. Like he showed up at the end of day 1 outside the walls on the north side of the city. And he'd just been working his way. His ability was that he could just kill a unit every round. He could just wipe out a Kistirol unit every round.
Big giant man.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Just take him out.
There goes a building.
Almost. I mean, if he was so inclined, probably. But if he had been another turn delayed, we might have seen a zoom in just because Bjorn was cut off from everybody else. He did have the medic with him. The other thing I discovered, and I mean, I discussed this plenty with other people, so you've already heard this because I know you all watched the other DM debriefs, is that the damage mechanic for stacked units was just bad. The way that we did it was bad. Way too strong, way too OP.
Yeah.
So what I ended up deciding was that it should have been you do your defense rolls for both units and then divide that by 2, and then that goes against the attack roll for the attacker. So you don't get 2 defense rolls against the attacks coming at you. You get 1 combined and diluted defense roll. So essentially that would be 1d20, 1d10 in his case, divided by 2. And then the attack gets split evenly between the 2 after that calculation is done. So it's sort of just mixing up the order of operations on it. Did you understand what I said there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just...
So
I could see the numbers running through your head. I just wanted to make sure it didn't go too fast.
My tabletop experience is 2 things. Dungeons and Dragons and Warhammer.
Right.
So in Warhammer, the attack and defense mechanic... and please forgive me, I am about to butcher this. Have mercy.
Don't worry, it's a D&D podcast anyway. It's not a Warhammer podcast.
I'm new to actually playing the game. I've pretty much just been a little goblin.
Just come at him in the comments.
Painting my minis.
I won't delete him. I won't delete him if they're not too mean, okay?
Feel free to tear in. So it is a...
from Earth? A Terran.
6-point dice system.
Yeah.
Where, say, if you have a... I'm trying to remember how it works. Like let's say, you have a +2 on your, like, to save. So, no, sorry. It's a toughness score.
Okay.
You have a toughness score. I have a toughness score. If your toughness score is greater than 2 times greater than mine, I have to roll a 6 to hit. If it's equal to mine, if it's like 1 point above it, it's a 5. If it's equal, it's a 4. If mine is higher than yours by 1 point, it's a 2. And if I'm 2 degrees higher than yours, it's a 1 to hit.
So it's an automatic hit.
Essentially. Yes.
Oh, wait. Well, I have to be, because you can't roll a 0.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how that works there.
Oh, but are there like other things that could stack up on it that could theoretically make it a 0?
Theoretically, yes.
Okay.
Like if you get a 3rd degree above mine, there's no way I can...
Right.
I can't roll a 7.
Right.
And same goes either way. And that's for, like, if you had a group of guys, you roll that many dice. So if you have 5 guys, you'll roll that for their defense and attack. It's so like, okay, that many attacks go through.
Gotcha.
This many hits or whatever. I'm still learning. Have mercy.
Just turn it off at this point.
So that's my experience with like the toughness, like the defense rolls. But your way, I think, would be a lot smoother in this situation.
I also just like to use more dice. I like to use all the types of dice. You know, so D10s, you don't get to use those very frequently.
Warhammer, Sometimes you're rolling like 40 d6s at a time.
That's just a lot of one type, though.
That's true. It is a lot of one type.
It is a lot of one type. I like the...
But the sound
it's very...
of 40 d6 hitting
like
a dice tray.
It's like the Cones of Dunshire, right? It's like the... Not to play too much into the trouble, I reference Parks and Rec as opposed to The Office, obviously.
Yes.
Obviously, being in Indiana, obviously I'm going to reference Parks and Rec first.
It's a good show.
It's a very
good show.
Just stick through the first... You could probably skip the first season, to be honest. The first 6 episodes of season 1, that's rough. I think they were mid-season replacement or something. That was tough. But after that, they really hit their stride. They really get into it. All right. Okay. So that was the bad. The bad was you wanted more zoom-in combat. Yeah, I think it was also a bit overwhelming because you guys, they didn't know that was happening before we started the session. Well, even until I rolled out the map and gave them instructions, they didn't know that we were having a new gameplay style that they're going to have to learn on the fly. So, that's partially on me. I just realized I didn't plug in the power source for this guy, but it should be fine. It should be fine.
We're not filming for 4 hours.
Shouldn't be. And it's fresh off its charge. So it's it told me that it wants to, that you're like, oh, you should only charge up to 90% to save your battery life. I'm like, okay, I guess. So it's at 90% instead of 100. All right, that was the bad. What's the good?
The good is the way, like, the different defense mechanics of, building a barricade, building fortifications, the different units. It allowed for a lot of strategy.
Yeah.
And, like, macro battle, we swing this to loop them in. I really,
Running the picket's gate.
Again, Warhammer. I like large-scale battles.
Yeah.
Because you're able to, okay, if I bring my guys around here, I can take this objective and, deny them this area and force them this way to do that. There's a lot of...
Yeah.
Cat and mouse isn't the right way of saying it, but a lot of strategy and back and forth. And I like that.
We were talking
that was fun.
We were talking about it before we started, but it's like watching, Kim Burns' The Civil War and the massive colored blocks moving around. It's like, and then George Pickett took his men and ran the picket gate and came back up the hill to capture the rebel units. In the future, I intend to further diversify the units because right now it was very basic because technically there's just ranged. It's not magic and there's not archers. I think in the future I would be able to break that out and then have them do slightly different things. They probably would still have the same sort of dice setup, but they would have different capabilities. Because it was a bit ambiguous in this one. But I think it worked fine. And also I would intend in the next one, if it's not a city-based combat, which I don't think it would, because honestly, urban combat in this setting is rather peculiar. Most things happen for big battles. They typically happen out in a big field. So I'm hoping to be able to introduce topographical features to the combat.
You got lines and lines, and we just that'd be fun.
But we already built in the line of sight mechanic to it. So thinking like gullies, hills, trees, being able to
bringing troops around to.
Being able to flank, as long as there's not a giant Zorek flying over everything, seeing literally everything happening on the combat field.
Yeah,
because that
Zoregs are gross.
Zoregs are gross, which we could bring that into the next portion here. Because anything else that you wanted to say about war game? I'm calling it war mode.
No, that was it.
I mean, Rome Total War, basically, sort of.
Yeah,
it's like that plus civilization. It's not real time, so it's not Rome. It's not really the Total War franchise, but. It's not really possible to do real time as a board game. So
no,
it's not really possible. Unless you have little mechanized guys, and whoa, chill out. That'd be a very expensive board game. Okay, so we'll move on for that into. 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 We'll move on for You had thrown out some theories to Ahnen. You had your ideas going into that conversation with Ahnen.
And after that conversation, my theories are doubtful.
Well, he did put his foot down on one pretty hard. Is he turning into?
He is Zoreg. Not turning into a Zoreg,
which is like, honestly,
good.
Yeah, so okay. Now, is he still dying?
Maybe.
I have to take a look at him.
Maybe.
I have to see for myself.
Yolong for king.
It was proposed basically at the end of the episode. Fisker was like, listen, if the king dies, I know who I'm backing, which is back to Bjolon for king. Bjolar for king, which is called Bjolar. It's just no one will know the difference. They've never seen the king. He hasn't had official coronation. So maybe Bjolon is Bjolar. We're going to do a Prince and the Pauper with like a scrawny guy and this beefcake. That's what we're going to do. But
good.
Yeah, how'd you like Ahnen? I don't know.
Ahnen is a very scary man.
Yeah,
I'm a very small boy, and he's a very big man.
You're like no, you're not quite. You're up to his knee, definitely. I think
he's a very big man. He's a very scary man who knows a lot more than I do. And his words were not encouraging.
No, I don't know if Ahnen can be encouraging, really. I don't think that's in his repertoire. He's been through a lot, I think, probably. I think that's safe to say.
He is impressive. He's a very impressive character. He's very scary, and I hope Ūpånōr doesn't die.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun
stuff.
Because I
will have to make a new character. It's a backup character to my backup character.
We'll see. Maybe you guys can get out of the city with him, and
will die if Ahnen is around.
No, we do. Okay, sorry. I just got distracted with what that guy is, as opposed to something else that's going on. Maybe. I wonder what that could be.
Ūpånōr is very confused when we rolled up to the docks.
In Rejlaz?
In Rejlaz. Yeah. I was 100% planning to just straight off the boat into combat.
And in Rejlaz?
And then we rolled up, and the birds were tweeting.
Hammers were hammering?
Hammers were hammering. The sun was shining on this beautiful day in Rejlaz. Not war.
Yeah.
I was promised war. There was no war.
No one was promised.
I still haven't blasted.
No one was promised.
Want to go blasting?
You'll have to see. I've got so many fun plans for this next episode.
Deeply concerned about what. Come fast! We're under attack, and then we get there, and they're not under attack. Implies has someone been corrupted?
Well, no,
is this a trap?
That may just be a misunderstanding then. Because Fisfanir, was given the message directly. And he probably would have explained this in detail during non-RP'd conversations, if you had that sort of concern. Because his message to him was, we were attacked. We've repelled them. And we don't know if they're going to come back.
Got you. Yes. I was under the impression, which is why I wanted to make, anti-Zoreg mortars.
Now, it's still a good idea.
Air bursts.
It's still a very good idea. But yes, it's ominous, not dire.
Got you. I was under the impression we were going in to war.
You were doing what Fisfanir had just done in Narraton, like showing up 5 days into a battle and just getting straight back into it. No. I wasn't. It was they were able to repel the assailing Zoreg and Kistiro.
Canonically, Ūpånōr didn't understand that.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. He had a lot on his mind. He's got it's not so much PTSD as just TSD.
Just constant traumatic stress.
Just straight TSD right now for him.
There's no post to it. It's constant.
he was averaging 120 BPM the whole boat ride. He actually lost 7 pounds just because his heart was pumping so hard. That's canonically gnomes have heart. Oh my goodness.
Do I have 2 hearts?
No, I just said gnome.
He said no.
Casharn.
Shame on you.
Biological functions operate in human ways unless otherwise explicitly stated, okay? Laying that out.
No extra hearts.
No extra. I'm not going to pull like Fistveneer actually has 2 hearts, so when he gets stabbed in one, he's got another one ready to go. No.
That's a cop-out.
Yeah. And also, Melbin already died.
Unless you're in Astartes.
You would know. Yes. But of course, we've gone through a lot to get that extra heart and extra kidneys and livers and
3 lungs.
Yeah.
Anyways, away from Warhammer. Sorry.
Yeah. I do want to commend you. Your stick moment was fantastic. I know that doesn't mean anything to you all because we haven't come out with the backstory videos, but it's in his backstory. So I don't know if you want to say specifically. It's not. So it'll be in the video. They will know eventually.
I'll save it.
Okay, we'll save it for that. It's very good. It was a very good moment.
It was very near and dear and true to Ūpånōr's heart and to his family.
Yeah. Which has been the big draw for him. So how now that there's not a fight going on, how close is he just saying, okay, well, got you guys back here. Sayonara.
He is torn 50-50, I would say. Because he just witnessed a large civilian epicenter get attacked. Granted, I'm trying to remember the name of my city.
Tishcom Lower.
Thank you, Tishcom. It is more defensible because it's essentially in the middle of 2 canyons. From my understanding,
it's in a pass in the Lesser Kashgar. It's an enormous city that's in a well-populated area. So, as far as like the threat of Kiss Tyrrell to Tish to
is rather low.
Very,
But still, Ūpånōr is concerned about his family and like trying to figure out, do I need to go back to make sure they're safe? Are they safe? And all that. But at the same time, city was just attacked. He gets called to the capital, come help us. And in his mind, he's like, oh no,
under attack right now.
We're still, it's like war, boat ride, war.
Yeah. What is this, the Peloponnesians? What is this, ancient Greece just going from war to war on a boat? Between
battle.
One battle after another.
He has these 2 opposing callings of, I need to go save and protect my family, and I need to save and protect my family by protecting the continent.
Yeah. I've got my personal concern, but then my personal concern is also might be governed by this greater concern, this broader concern.
Now, I will say, if there's like rumors of attacks probing closer to Tishcom, Ūpånōr would probably go home.
Well, if there were attacks getting closer, you probably would be headed that way anyways.
True. We would probably be going that way.
Yeah. Probably they would all. Well, I don't know. Bjorn's in an interesting place, but this isn't his DMD.
I haven't watched his. Not being the lore goblin I normally am.
Well, I can't actually remember. We recorded his a long time ago at this point, like right after the session, almost. I think it was the next day we recorded his DM Debrief, so it's like almost a month ago. Most of it was just patting ourselves on the back. Actually, that's what I remember most about it. It was like, yeah, good session. It was really fun. Really good collaborative energy on it.
I will say that about last session. The RP was great.
Make sure that you check out
the RP was amazing.
The
not as good as episode 9.
No,
because that RP was like true and from the heart.
Right. There's the connection
and full
was
of emotion, and the connection was there.
Yeah. Ahnen ain't that squishy of a guy, so it's hard to have like.
It's hard to have a heartfelt conversation with Ahnen.
Fear is less a motivator than like companionship and
yes.
But
it still was amazing RP.
Make sure you check out the Ūpånōr in Oblivion abridged episode that came out last Sunday. If you're not interested in all of the
chaos,
scratch that idea.
Jank.
What am I gonna say? Hold on a second. And it's not that.
What's my wife's name? No.
Actually, it was what's my dad's name? I think what was this one. No. It was Ethedriel's siblings' names or parents' names. That's what it was. Yeah, I did have to look that one up. So I'd say it's not Kresh. Kosh? Something like that. But Soitse is the mom. I know that. I know Soit. Yes, mom. I didn't name her grandparents. But this isn't her DM Debrief.
You want to see something impressive?
What?
Celestia and Aless, right?
Huh?
Is it? No. Not Celestia. What is it? It's, I'm trying to remember my wife and daughter's name.
Oh.
Hestia.
Yes.
And
you were close.
Something Aless.
Miles. Hestia and Miles.
I can't do the noise.
Hestia and Miles. Yeah. Because it's double S, as in the Mozart language, double S is there it is.
It's like a Tweety bird sound.
Yeah, that's how I describe it. It's like a little bird tweet. But that is not, I don't know if you know this, that's not an English sound, so it doesn't work super. It takes some practice. It takes some practice, like an umlaut in German. So, what are you looking forward to in this next episode?
Finding out what has happened.
Yeah.
Just what has happened, and will I get to, start blasting?
Will you get to start blasting?
I want to start blasting.
I worked it out.
I leveled up twice and got a bunch of new spells.
And I haven't had a chance to
use them.
Oh, that's right. Do you get any? I don't think you go up a level in spell. I think you get more spell slots, but not up a level when you get to 4 for Artificer.
Yes.
I think you may get a second level 2 spell slot. Boy, you might get a new cantrip though.
I got Sanctuary, I got Shield, I got Thunderwave.
Thunderwave's fun.
And then I have my cannons.
I haven't even been able to
I haven't
check
even
out your
used
boys.
my cannons. I have a flamethrower. I have the Force Ballista, the Protector Drone.
Yep. All these will be really fun to use once we have another combat. Maybe I should plan to have combat in this next episode. Well, there could be combat. Let's see. But I worked it out, and there's a chance that like we could have a scene with you 4 plus 7 NPCs I have to voice. 7.
If you would like help, I think you could divvy up some characters.
No. Because you guys, I can't shove.
I'm great at it.
Well, but you don't know everything that I know.
So that's true.
That's the problem.
That's true.
It's not just reactionary. It's like they all have information.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah. There's some really fun guys that.
I mean, you could like give us a script, but then it's like, but we know things.
Right. It's very hard.
That takes away some of the surprise and intrigue.
Yeah.
By some, I mean a lot.
I did have all of this planned for being in one episode. Like I planned for us to get back to Red and have this conversation in the last episode. Didn't work out that way, which is perfectly fine and is generally the case for our sessions, for any D&D session, really. That's the thing about being a DM is like you feel like you're underprepared, but you always end up being overprepared, basically.
From my experience, yes.
Yeah. So
because whatever you prepared doesn't happen.
Or it just takes longer.
Or it just takes longer.
Because when you're having fun and you're plowing through some great RP.
The last game I ran with my family, Made it through the first combat encounter. That's it. That's
it. How many players did you have at the table?
3.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't. No excuse there then.
Granted,
if you're running new characters,
2 of them are new to Dungeons and Dragons, so they were still learning the ropes. So
yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, anytime you've got new characters that you're running, it does take a second for you to like remember everything. And as a DM, you gotta help people out. Like, hey, you do have like advantage on that now, right? Because you want your players to succeed.
Thankfully, we did have one semi-veteran player.
You want your characters to feel like they can succeed. You don't want to.
Yes.
You want your your players to feel like they can succeed, even if you intend for them to fail. Which they felt good enough about that Shaw Tyrrell to feel like they could succeed, and they did end up succeeding.
Listen,
but that was
bravery and stupidity.
Close. That was
very thin line.
That was very close. Like,
very thin.
I think
line.
I made it. I emphasized.
Some might say a blade's edge.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was one shield spell away from losing at least one character and maybe 2, because Biolan was rushing in there, and if he doesn't roll that was it a double nat 20? No,
it was.
It was a double nat.
He
20.
rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
If he didn't get that, like probably the next turn, both of them are dead.
We got lucky.
Yeah, very lucky. You're welcome for the pickings.
Oh, I want a battle pickins so bad.
Pickins are cool, man.
Could you imagine just... I mean, you don't really need armor then, but...
But like, yeah,
put spikes on them?
Like some, what was it called? Barding. Just a little bit of barding on some of the squishier areas. Any other questions?
Like, here's my giant war armadillo.
Any questions for me in general? Because I guess I didn't even ask if you had. I've only had questions so far. Going all the way back to episode 10.
The only questions I really have are things that would hopefully be resolved in the next episode. You know, what happened at the Capitol? Where did all these Shaw Tyrrell?
What you mean the Kiss Tyrrell?
Kiss Tyrrell, thank you. Where'd all the Kiss Tyrrell come from?
Yeah.
This was a lot of guys that came out of essentially nowhere.
Okay.
What's going on?
Well, for the Nerton portion, you can roll for that.
What am I rolling?
History, probably. I mean, it's going to be intelligence based, so it's going to be in your wheelhouse. I think do you have history as a proficiency? I don't got my laptop on me. I don't think you have history.
Not history, but it is hard. Plus 3.
Oh, 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So Dirty 20, just picking up from what they were laying down in the conversation with Ahnen and stuff like that, there is a population of Kiss Tyrrell that are known to exist in the Shoalpash. So,
which is the far north, correct?
No, the Shoalpash is the...
No, it's the...
Hold on, let me see if I can...
It's not far north. It's the area over here. Sorry. For your view, if the big map was behind me, it's right this area.
Yeah, the big map is behind me. There's the Pat Packin here. The Pat Packin's here. Let me just draw it. I think I can make this work.
I can see the map in my head. Can you?
Over here. All right, right?
Yeah.
This is Reglas Rekolb here. Here are the mountains. You live here.
There's other mountains on the other side.
There's the mountains on this side. There's mountains up here. This is Joshka Gishkar. This isn't well drawn, but this is right
there.
That's right there-ish. It's somewhere in this general
somewhere in that area.
But you guys were up here in Nerton, and you know that this is the Shoalpash.
That's the Shoalpash.
This is the Shoalpash here. It's the other half of this little peninsula, this lower section that kind of juts down. The Florida of Umberlin.
That makes sense.
It's the Florida of Umberlin, is what this is. So yeah, you know that there are Kiss Tyrrell, because this is the War of the Breach.
So they've amassed and came up around,
Essentially the Zoreg that you saw would have collected them and brought them up and around to Nerton, which is not totally with the 20 you would know that like Nerton is sort of the first portion of civilization that you reach in between. It's sort of the borderlands of the Pack into the Shoal Patch. It's in a sort of liminal space between the two. It's sort of an anchor point.
Yes.
In more ways than one, because it's also at the other end of the canal. There's a lot of things that go into it. Nerton's a very important city. Long and short of it. Yeah, and there's the amoeba of Ūpōnōr.
The amoeba of
Ūpōnōr that I was able to pick. So that's you're like,
and
okay.
And the big scary man, I will learn his name eventually.
Ahnen
followed them up.
Yes,
because he's from there.
Yeah, with the 20, you can track like, okay, this he noticed,
because he did say he's from.
Yeah, he said he's Kjorba's Shoal Patch Protectorate. Shoal Patch Protectorate meaning that it falls under the jurisdiction of the Fonrel king.
Yeah,
but it's not technically his lands. The Shoal Patch is the first fallen domain. Your people actually would have lived there initially. The Kasharn.
And then we went up.
Right. After the failure to reclaim the lands in Pashrul's corruption, the tribe of Ūpōnōr, the Nibeljash who were brought in to help, failed to secure the land with the, at that time, Ploblimkin. That would have been your original river name. The Ploblimk is what the Shoal Patch was at the time. The
Ploblimk riding in
Ploblimk. Yeah, it's Mozart. It's
Plosives.
Yeah, it's gotta sound funny. Ploblimk. But it when it was corrupted, it became the Shoal Patch. Well, Shoal Patch is actually a pretty recent renaming based off of the Zashek coming, because there's sort of been more of a agreement between those two, because the kingdom of the Karatanil is here, and they're also Kistone humans. So there's been more collaboration, but it's still technically under the jurisdiction of the Fonrel, because the Fonrel have been there longer. So there is actually, with the 20 I'll give to you, there is actually a small like independent section of Kasharn, Ploblimk, and it's sort of just Mosarn. It's sort of, they're not Ploblimk. It's actually, there is a small,
like a little enclave.
There's a little enclave of Ode Infarn, that after their land has been changing hands for quite a while at this point, because they were actually taken over during the
lot of war.
Yeah, they're a borderland, so they get taken over. They've only been taken over, I guess, twice at this point, but it's like a full takeover.
It's the Poland.
Kinda, I guess, kinda. In that they're also very angry. Yeah, but there's we don't need to get that deep into it. There's something called a stele. There's something called a stele that like it's sort of like a Rosetta Stone written in a couple languages at the borderland of there's like a particular junction. Cool. There's a stele that's like, hey, if you go into this territory, like we're not in charge of it. They're not in charge of it. The people who live there are in charge of it. And if they mess you up, it's their business. It's like, this is no man's, well, it's actually very much their land, but it's, so.
We cannot protect you. Enter at your own risk.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. I can't remember if I came up with the full name, but it is called a stele. It's a term from archaeology or whatever.
Nice.
But that's a very small portion of the Shoal Patch Peninsula.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's actually a Mopari name, Shoal Patch. Shoal Patch. There we go.
Gotta love plosives.
Gotta love that PB combo in the Mopari culture. Very fun. Very anti-Zashek. That's the whole reason that sign exists. Okay. So that's why the Kistirol were there. Mm-hmm. Now, the Kistirol attacking directly at Rejlas Rekolb is kind of crazy to you.
Because how they get there?
Yeah, that's the long and short of it is.
Do they use boats now?
Them getting from here to here is like, okay, yeah, they just kind of went this way. But them getting from here to here.
Either they swim
is like,
Or they use boats now.
pardon what? Pardon what? ¿Cómo se dice what?
We've been routed.
Yeah, so that is certainly disconcerting to you, and that
Because it'd
rightfully
be
so.
really hard to not notice a giant army of monsters
Right.
traipsing towards the capital.
Yeah. If they're going an overland route, you'd imagine somebody would have seen it ahead of time. So that's a fun mystery at the moment.
I do have an answer for that, though, and we'll see if it's the truth. If
We'll
it
see.
turns out.
We'll see.
Portals.
Oh, you think it's portals? Oh, interesting. You might want to figure out what actually ended up happening first before.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a bad guess. But there was no indication from.
Granted, every other time a portal's opened up, stuff is blown up.
Yeah.
So probably not
Right.
portals.
Yeah, the breach, not great. Whatever happened over. Well, you don't. Have you guys really? You imagine that it was supposed to be a portal? Yeah, we established that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it did blow up. It did blow up.
The whole city blew up.
and
And
there's been
everyone died.
There's been no indication that anything blew up in that fashion. There's been very few details that have come back through Fistfenir from Meldim.
I can't even say supposedly there's damage because of hammers, because it was already destroyed.
Yeah,
They're just rebuilding.
they're just rebuilding.
But yeah, that about wraps it up for my questions.
Okay, all right. Well, I do have plans.
I'm excited for those plans.
Yeah, and we got a session come up so soon too, for ourselves, like in the real temporal world, not pre-recorded YouTube land. It's very soon for us.
Very soon.
It's this weekend.
Yes.
It's Wednesday and it's happening on Sunday. There we go. No need to be mysterious about it. All right. Well, if that's all, then fucking bye.
Bye, folks.